Good morning, what's going on guys? Chris Chico back with another video. Today is back day. Now I did say chest day was the best day and it's like that for most people, but I am a big fan of back day because when you get that nice pump going, your back, it's sore and you're feeling it. There's a lot of movements that are compound on back day, such as deadlifting and all that sort of stuff that hits a multitude of different muscles, just like legs. I'm sure there are, well, I wouldn't say too many with the chest day. Definitely a lot more with back day that are contributing to your legs, but I am excited. We're gonna hit some biceps too. I know, ooh, we're too dark. Yeah, a little 360 there. But I know that I typically, I think I've told you guys typically that I like to hit like back and triceps, but today we're gonna hit a back and biceps. I'm gonna hit the same sort of muscles. That way I'm hitting both on the same day, and some of the movements are obviously gonna contribute to hitting my biceps. I figured that might as well let the biceps get a rest because they are being worked on back day and I don't wanna work them twice a week. But I did wanna go over a couple new things that I have learned, guys. I have been learning a lot more about, you know, fitness and all that sort of stuff because there's a lot of different techniques and stuff to implement into your workouts. And obviously, like there's constant knowledge to be learned in anything. If you guys stop learning, the only time that should ever occur is if you guys die. I'll tell you guys that right now. But one of the things I learned about was BFR training. Now, I'm not gonna do it today because I've never done BFR training, so it's something that I have to get more used to prior to making any sort of video and giving you guys pointers about something I'm not fully knowledgeable about. But BFR stands for blood flow restriction training. And essentially it's like you rub a band around like let's say I'm trying to hit my biceps. If I rub if I put a band around my shoulder, like under my armpit here, it'll restrict the blood flow in to the bicep or out. No, in, yeah. But the blood flow out will still go. One of those two. I need to look it up. That's like I said, I have to have more research about it. But essentially, you're not supposed to lift too heavy there. I think you're supposed to lift like 20 to 30% of your actual load. And it's apparently it's going to give you a fantastic burn. But you don't want to put the band too tight to the point where it's a tourniquet. So definitely need to play within those bounds because you're not trying to stop blood flow generally, right? You want it snug. So I will go over that once I get more knowledgeable about it, but just want to let you guys know, you know, you gotta sharpen the tools in the work or in the shed or whatever that dad joke goes. But constant learner, that's what you need to do. You guys gotta put in that effort to learn every single day. Every day is a new opportunity to learn. I'm gonna say 3 things I'm grateful for today, and you guys do the same when you guys comment it down below or say it yourself. If you guys are seeing this, make sure you guys say 3 things you're grateful for. Number 1, the first thing that I'm grateful for is the ability to learn. Of course, it's applicable for this, but in general, guys, the ability to learn is such a beautiful thing to have, all right? Secondly, paper towel. Why? Because it's right here. I mean, frick, you got, you know, paper towel is awesome. So accessible to clean up stuff. You throw it right out. A lot better than having to clean up like a rag like you'd have to back in the day or whatever. And the last one is lights, because obviously you guys wouldn't be able to see me without the lights right now. So definitely grateful for that. But be grateful for everything, guys. Being negative is a choice. Remember that. You guys have that choice. So be positive. But anyways, like I said, back in biceps today. Gonna be a mic'd up workout. I'm gonna record my first set on each, or maybe even the last one. But I'm gonna explore different things. You guys don't want to miss it, guys. I'm gonna be explaining to you guys some things that a lot of people be freaking slacking on. All right? So don't miss this video. Watch it till then. Yeah, I'll see you guys at the gym. All right, we've arrived at the gym safely. I guess that could be the 4th gratitude of today because you never know in Canada. A lot of bad drivers out here. But anyways, first exercise I'm gonna be doing is a bent over barbell row? Barbell row? Yeah. Oh, I said bent over barbell row. It's kind of stuttering there. But I'm just gonna start off with just the bar, and I really wanted to show you guys something that, one of the things that I have been learning about. I mean, it's pretty basic knowledge. I've had the gist of it, but the actual words for it haven't been there. So essentially, because I'm training to gain size, I really want to emphasize one specific contraction. So there's 3 different contractions. You have a eccentric, concentric, and eccentric. So if I'm going to put it into a picture for this sort of row, the concentric would be right here, and then the eccentric is a stretch at the bottom, and again with the barbell rows just below the knees or at the knee level with that bend, making sure you're arcing your back. But anyways, so this is the eccentric, concentric, and then the eccentric is the way down, the negative. That's why people always tell you to control your negatives. But because I'm trying to put on size, I want to make sure that I am controlling the eccentric, essentially controlling the weight, right? So for this particular exercise, I'm gonna be doing a 4-2-2. So 2 seconds here on the down, which is the eccentric. Like the whole down is the eccentric. The concentric obviously being the hold at the top, and then the eccentric on the negative. So that one I wanna emphasize the most by holding for 4 seconds, and then the other movements too. So I'll be counting out loud. Typically when I do these types of things, I like to count the rep I'm on. That way I'm not like throwing 1,000 different numbers in my brain. But like I said, today's a mic'd up workout. I'm not gonna start off with the barbell. I'm just gonna warm it up. The way I'll warm up, I'll show you guys quick. It's just going through the full range of motion, right? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? So I'll do that for like 12 to 15 just to get the blood flowing. That way I am set for this set, and I'll actually slap on like 45s or 25s, make my way up. I'm doing this for 4 sets after this warm up. Let's get done. Okay, I've came to the conclusion that on this particular movement, I don't really want to emphasize the eccentric. I want to use this more as a heavy lift, which is good. You want variety in your workout. You want to do some heavy lifts, some controlled with the eccentric. You just want to toy around with it, see what works for you guys. But this is the last set here, set number 4. I'm gonna aim for about 8 reps with this weight. Again, I want to make sure I'm going below the knee, getting that full range of motion. But I also wanted to note, eccentric is the place where you grow the most muscle, but it's also the place where you could injure yourself the most or overtrain. Well, they both work coincide. I believe it's due to the increase in muscle fiber tears, which basically the hypertrophy system. I was learning about the hypertrophy, like stromal plasmic or something. Talk about that in another video. There's a lot to learn now, but I aim for about 8 reps here. This is the last set, set number 4. Been having about like a 30-second rest in between, putting on the new weights, making my way up. But let's do this. 1. Fuck, I did 12 there, but to be fair, I did kind of ego lift, I guess. But my phone was right in the path of where the weights would have fell, so I could have fucked up my phone there. But yeah, let's move on. I'm gonna do some pull-ups here, weighted pull-ups, and then use this bar to do some curls, because it is back and biceps, so get a nice little superset. Supersets are key to growth. If you guys don't know what supersets are, it's doing 2 different exercises in 1 set. But yeah, let's get it. Okay, so now we're moving on. Do some weighted pull-ups. So I'm gonna do 25s for this. But something I wanted to show you guys about your weighted belts with this particular one is typically you're supposed to just hook across to the side like this. But to make it like not hang as much on your legs, I put it through the hoop, and then I'll lock it onto the other hoop. So both hooks are on the same loop, but it just, the weight will hang in between that, and it just puts less chain, because I don't like the weight swinging around and shit. So I haven't done weighted pull-ups in a while, but weighted pull-ups are phenomenal. Weighted dips, anything weighted that's body weight, weighted push-ups, all great movements in my eyes. Now, you do have the ability to control the eccentrics on pull-ups, but I'm just aiming to increase my overall strength. But again, eccentric will increase your overall strength and size. Eccentric's more notably known for size, which definitely does have aspects to it that increase strength, but typically speaking, if you want to get more muscular, more visibly muscular, more aesthetic, eccentric's the way to go. And let's be real, most of you guys want to do that. But anyway, so see how many I can do. Unfortunately, I just don't think that you guys are able to hear much there. I got at least one more. Let's go. Oh, fuck. It's getting off me. That's the fucking bitch. So going right into a barbell curl. It's a lightweight to be honest, but join that eccentric. 2. Alright, I want to hit 10 at least. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 more. Just cheater. Okay, I'm doing this for 4 sets as well, so let's get it. Okay, working into the last set here. I've said before, guys, get a pump cover. It's gonna allow you guys to get through that last little bit of your workout, even though I'm not even halfway there. Lets you see your pump. Plus, to be honest, like when your muscles are more exposed, you have that ability to see the muscles being worked, which is just gonna allow you to have better mind-muscle connection. Yeah. Definitely need to work on the lower back, but we'll get to it. I got one more set. Let's get fucking done. All right, gonna be moving on to the lat pull downs. This is a movement where I'm gonna control the eccentric. However, I'm gonna do 8 reps, do a heavier weight, because I wanna get my lats stronger. But one thing I wanted to talk about, guys, that I don't think spoken enough is lifting is like 60% mind. And what I mean by that is you need to think about the muscles you guys are working. Basically mind muscle connection. That way you know when muscle imbalances are occurring. Essentially what that entails is number 1, one lat's bigger than the other. But also that is created from doing exercises, and then you'll start to get to a certain point where your body's used to lifting a certain way, and to compensate to make sure that you're able to lift that weight still, it's gonna start using other muscles, and that's where muscle imbalance comes from. So I wanna make sure that on this particular motion, I'm really isolating my lats by thinking about it, and lifting a weight I can control, obviously, because ego lifting, then you get associated with lifting heavy weights, and you wanna get that weight down so badly that you're utilizing other muscles, and that's not good all around. I am doing the lat pull down with a certain grip. It's different where I'm holding it like this. I like it better. I feel like it engages a lot. It's a lot better. I've always wanted to try one of the mag grips. If you guys haven't seen that, basically I hold it like this, pull down. I've used it, actually I've used it once, and that was phenomenal. Oh my God, it was crazy. And I could lift more. Kind of takes away from the forearms being used. But yeah, definitely pay attention to what you guys are lifting. If you have a partner with you, like that's when you'll see guys touching the muscle being worked. That way your mind's thinking about that touch point. It's always good to think about the muscles that you're working. That way you know if you're hitting them correctly, and obviously when they're fatigued. But again, 8 reps here, and I'm gonna superset with some crossover cable curls with the rope. Now with cable curls and triceps and all that shit, the way to dictate whether or not you're engaging your biceps in different ways is by your elbow position. If your elbow position is just stagnant, you're not hitting your biceps in different ways. So change the way your elbow position, angle of approach, that's gonna dictate how well you're engaging it. But yeah, I'm gonna do this for 8 reps, controlling the weight. Let's do 140. Full stretch here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Halfway there. biceps right away. Basically a pinwheel curl. Yeah, 12 reps here. Control that weight. I'm not trying to ego lift. I'm not sure if I said, I did 3 sets of that. I did 12 with the biceps and then 8 with the lat pull downs. And now we're gonna move on to some rows. I call this a V-grip. Do some V-grip rows, close grip rows. Can't remember the part of your back it's called. I gotta get better with the muscles, but this particular exercise is hitting the inner part of your back. So I do wanna hit that. Also gonna hit my lower back after this with some back hyperextensions, because my lower back's definitely one of the parts of my body that's slacking the most. And I definitely want that variety element in my workouts, because last week I was doing rack pulls, which also hits your lower back. But today, I'm gonna be doing that. It's hyperextension. But anyways, we're gonna move on to the V-grip rows, and we're gonna go into a regular cable curl. Using this grip, I guess you call this like a over-exaggerated V, but I'm gonna hold it like this. Now when I do cable curls, I like to put it in between my legs, and I'll show you guys more when I actually get to the cable curls. But similar to the lat pull downs on this particular exercise, I'm gonna be doing 8 reps, controlling the negatives or the eccentric, okay? So I'll repeat it one more time just in case you guys missed it. The eccentric is the contraction towards you. The concentric is the hold here, the squeeze, and the eccentric is that negative rep. So mess around with that during your sets, depending on what exercise you're doing, but definitely throw it around, you know? The eccentrics where you're gonna gain the most size, but also overwork yourself. So make sure you guys are aware of that, is recovering correctly. So I've seen something about BCAAs as well, whether or not people should take them. Now I'm no scientist, but I just go based off like what I experienced myself with BCAAs, which are branched chain amino acids. I like to take it when I'm training intensely, like super intensely, and that's typically when you guys should be taking branched chain amino acids. Like if you're an athlete or something like that, definitely take it, I would say, especially when you're high intense training. You need it, right? Amino acids are what help you with your muscle growth and recovery. That's the main thing about it I've noticed when I train intense, is it helps me to recover better and then go back, train at that same intensity level that I typically do. But put your research in. I think it's like valine, isoline, and isoisoline or something, isoline or something like that. I can't remember exactly what the 3 are, but that's just what I say. I don't take BCAAs. The only real supplement I take is creatine and then protein powder. But you get amino acids from protein. So if you guys are like flopping around your protein sources and eating good whole food protein sources, you probably don't even need amino acids. It's kind of one of those things if you're training super intensely. But enough chit chat, let's get to set them. Resting too long. It's okay, one more thing I want to talk about on this particular exercise is like people kind of tell you not to do that full range of motion because it is engaging. It's not good for your scapula or something of that sort. I personally like to do it. Again, it's based off what works for you guys and whatever the professional that you guys talk to says, but for this, I like to get that big stretch in that exercise. Feels good too. And it's also good for trigger sessions, which I'm not going to talk about trigger sessions because that's a whole nother video in itself, but trigger sessions, stay tuned for that video. Probably the next video I release, because trigger sessions are fantastic, but definitely want to get that full stretch. Stretches out your muscles too, which is good for your muscles. It's kind of a static / dynamic stretch. I would say static more so because you are holding it. You are moving in, so I guess kind of a dynamic, but let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Full range. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's kind of similar to the regular barbell row that I did earlier, but I like it. I wanted to do that. I don't typically put the cable between my legs, but I see something on YouTube about doing that, and it feels better actually, just for the range of motion. But I'm gonna do this for 3 sets, 12 reps on this, 8 on the rows, making sure again I'm controlling the eccentrics. Yeah, one thing I actually want to talk about quick is, like, I think it was a Mike Mentor video about how he was doing his sort of training, and he said that he found scientific proof or whatever that actually lifting muscle weights isn't productive. It's about holding the weights on the way down, showing the eccentrics. And that man was an Olympia winner. So it's definitely someone to take advice from, with a grain of salt, of course, because everyone's body is different, everyone requires different things, but 3 sets, let's get it done. Okay, for starters, I fucking hate this machine. I really don't like doing back leans, back extension, hyperextensions, but that's probably why I have a underdeveloped lower back. I'm gonna be doing 45s here, taking a shot, and yeah, 45s. I'd say 12 reps. Weight, but do a weight you guys are obviously good with. So we should have a frame here. Yeah, it should be. But yeah, 12 reps, 4 sets. Fuck me. Probably about 30-second rest in between each set. I would say time your rest, because timing your rest is definitely good. Gauge how long you're on your rest and avoid going on your phone, because then you get sucked to the fucking loop there. You're scrolling, not bending yourself. But yeah, I don't want to go too far to the point where I'm really hyperextending my back, just to a certain level, which I will indicate as I do. Just get into this. Yeah, right about there. 1, 2. To be fair though, I do think this thing's too high. Bang. One, 2, 3, 4. That's tough. I do not like that at all. But yeah, my crush this. This is the last little bit of the workout, so 12 reps, 4 sets, 30 seconds rest between. Good fucking done, gentlemen and ladies. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about these mic'd up workouts. I don't know if you guys want more of them or whatnot. Just drop me some feedback down below. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Like I said, guys, we are en route to hit 500 subs by the end of 2023. Can we do it, gentlemen and ladies? Come on, culminated effort. We can get this done. I know we can. I've been doing 500 freaking push-ups a day. So come on, please do it. One thing I did want to say though is at the end of that workout there, when we were doing the back extensions or hyper extensions, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to call it hyper extension because who wants to freaking hyperextend their back? So let's call it back extensions. Anyways, I did 3 sets. I'm like, I don't want to do this last set. I told you guys on the camera I did 4. I'm doing 4 so I could just leave, but nah, screw that. We don't lie to you guys. I'm not lying to you guys. And more importantly, I'm not lying to myself. I do what I say I'm gonna do no matter what. So I did it, did the 4 sets. Not too happy about it. Did some foam rolling afterwards. I definitely need to make a video about like foam rolling properly, how to do it and all that. Not something I'm too aware of, guys, but we're in this together. We're learning together. We gonna get better together. Not only that, I also like was thinking about bands and stuff like that. So there's a lot to learn still about fitness. Non-stop learning, like I said earlier, guys. Make sure you guys have a fantastic day. Drop a comment down below what you guys think about the video. Hit that like button. Smash that like button. Turn on post notification the bell so you guys never miss a video. You guys, have a fantastic freaking day. Bye!